What is going on, everybody? This is your boy Drew here one more time. We are going to have an amazing topic today. It's Claude Code, VS Code. I can tell you that this is something that a lot of people are talking about right now. How do I use Claude Code in my Visual Studio? This is something that is really changing the way that we do things and how we implement our solutions to everything. Um, there's so many ways to go about this, and obviously Cloud Code, and now officially with the 4.5 model that is just coming out. Obviously, a lot of people want to get into it, but if you can actually get into it through Visual Studio, you might be able to take advantage of a couple of other things. So that is what we're going to talk about today. So let's just get right to it. Um, if we pulled up a new Visual Studio, we go ahead and open up a file, so I would just say open up a folder, right? And just have that folder open here. We're just gonna put that to the side for right now. And there's definitely main three ways to do it. So if you pull your Visual Studio, obviously you have your Copilot in here. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go into the marketplace, and in the marketplace itself, you want to go ahead and check out for Claude Code, right? And there's a couple of options right now. That's what I said, right? So the first one that is pretty straight up, pretty straightforward is by Anthropic, Claude Code for VS Code. Literally, you can just go ahead and install. So this is the first time I'm doing it from my desktop here. I've been working from my laptop. So let's see how this goes. So now that that is done, it's already up here. So now that you got that there, you're gonna have to get into your subscription specifically. So it's gonna tell you to open up a website. I'm gonna open up on the side because what it's gonna do is gonna ask you to authorize, and then it's gonna ask you to most likely. Oh, that's it. Sometimes it tells you, it gives you a code, and then you have to put that code back. But I guess they improved it even more now, and now it's just like that. So ask Cloud Code. I think we're right away connected, just like 100% ready to go. So let's do it. Are you ready? Boom. Just click enter there. And they have definitely modified their UI and how everything is going here. This looks amazing. I mean, the way that we can really communicate here. So you're ready to help. Yes, I want to learn about polyglot programming. A very interesting topic, I may say. Something very awesome is happening in the world right now, and it's the fact that you have access to this type of tools today. And with this type of tools, you can build some amazing stuff, you know? And the reality is that here in your Visual Studio, you have a lot of things when it comes to options. And it's very interesting how in your environment you can actually code in many different languages because of these tools, right? So, yes, I want to learn about polyglot programming. Polyglot programming is using multiple programming languages within a single project or system, choosing the best language for each specific. Boom. We're connected. We're getting signal. We got this. Now, this is awesome. You're connected right away. You can hear it. So, let's just ask for, just something that we wanted to do within our files. That's the power of this, that it has access to your file system. So it's showing just the folders in there itself. So can you go ahead and create a MD file containing the main points of polyglot programming and what you can do today within your IDE? So I actually asked to create an MD file, MD file, .md file. It's a markdown style file. So we just wanted to pretty much create a little text file, and it should be filling it up with some information regarding what I just asked, right? In the meanwhile, as it's doing that, it says /ask before edits. And well, just right before I got there, I'm gonna close this out right here, and we just have Claude open. It's creating an empty file here. It's going. You can see it's markdown mode right there, and it's asking me if I want to save it at this point. So allowed to write. Yes, you can go ahead and do whatever you think is best, buddy, man. So we got it right there. Now we have the file. We open up the file. I wish, can I put this here? No, no, not there. There you go. Something like that. Absolutely. There you go. I like that better. Way better. My chat on the right, files in the middle, and my file system right on the left. Perfect. All right. So now we got some good stuff right here. We got a good, nice little file. It created this in your file system. It's inside. Okay. It's in there. Polyglot programming, a whole polyglot, data science, machine learning. We're talking about language strengths in Python, JavaScript, Go, Rust, Java, SQL, Shell. You know, this is very important, guys. Like, you have access to all of this stuff today. As you can see, if you click here on Markdown and you can see select language mode, you have access to all of these languages right here today, right now. You are a polyglot programmer today. The only thing is that you still have to get to learn the basics of it to understand it really, and then, you know, as once you understand the fundamentals, then you really know what's going on here and what you're typing in. So perfect. You know, I want to create an MD specifying how all the languages available work together and what type of apps should I be thinking about. So we're just gonna do that one more, and we're gonna do a little something special with that file, which is gonna be coming up with a Python script. Now you might say, whoa, Drew, what you mean a Python script? I don't know nothing about Python. Well, amazing news. You don't have to know anything about Python. Right here, as I show you, we're writing right now on Markdown, but we can actually call it so it can write on Python. Now, again, it is important for you to understand the fundamentals of it, so that way it really makes sense to you how you want to call things, how you want to really implement all of these tools and all of these systems for you to be able to take advantage of this power. Great power comes with great responsibility. I didn't say that. I think Spider-Man's uncle in one of the universes. Oh, yeah, you already know where it is. So perfect. It's creating the Python. It's probably asking me somewhere if I want to approve that. I don't know why it's not showing me, but you know, click on accept proposed changes. I want to click yes, proposed changes, accepted. Heading. Let's do it, champ. It was doing the edit on top of my chat here, so there's something there that I wanna see if I can move this chat. You know, it's not really. Oh, I think I know I can do this. Can I do this? No. No panic to this side. Come on, guys. Help me out here, guys. Help me out. All right, perfect. Just kidding. So polyglot programming, polyglot integration patterns. We got that now right here. Let's go. So beautiful. How languages work together. REST API communication patterns, services, exposes HTTP endpoints, other stuff. A lot of things are happening right now with APIs and HTTP requests, so it's definitely something you want to get familiar with. Python involved, HTTP and JSON involved. This is 3 languages already. Node.js, that's JavaScript, so that's related with JSON. HTTP, JSON, Proof. So we got 3 languages right here. This is 3 languages you have to know to be able to get this done. And if I don't know if it means Go service like the actual Go language, because that's another one. You know, examples, Python class. So they got some examples here. So perfect. We got an amazing document talking about all this stuff. Great. Perfect. So now we have that. Now I just want to see how we do this stuff. And I'm actually going to whisper this into ChatGPT, and I'm just gonna copy that text. So I'm gonna tell it something like, I want to go ahead and create a Python script that analyzes the data from these two documents and allows to tell me what's most important and how I should implement this. I have no idea what's gonna happen from this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and click enter and see what it does. Let's see if what it does is come up with a Python script that actually crawls through these two MD files, and some way, somehow, it helps me make decisions when I'm trying to decide what applications to use. I might actually have to be a little bit more specific so it actually does that. Now that I think about it, but I think it's gonna start. It's gonna start from somewhere here. So these are definitely very well organized. So see the scripts. Okay, I got it over there. So it's asking me again, allowed to write. So there's an option, and actually, this is what I was gonna say. If you created, okay, here we go. We got it. Created a polygon analyzer.py, a Python script that analyzes both Markdown documents and generates a comprehensive report showing top mentioned languages, application types, blah 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 blah. Amazing times. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and approve it. And I think I already did. So it's actually just telling me to run it. So right here, I'm just gonna call my terminal. And hopefully this works. Let's see, I want to change from terminals here. Let's go to Git Bash. Change the terminals here, and let's do it. Let's run Python. I for sure have it. Polyglot underscore analyzer. .py. Cross your fingers. Let's go. What was it that just happened here right now? All right, polyglot programming. It ran. It actually ran. Let's go. Polyglot programming analysis report. Top mentioned languages. 61 mentions. Python. Guys, right away, you need to understand that Python is important in your life. I did not plan this. Okay, I just did this right now based on the document. You saw me doing it. All right. So, you can see Python, 61 mentions. This is it. Like, you gotta get it. Okay, you gotta get in it. Go. Like I said, there's a language, Go. Uber uses Go. It's a very amazing language for geolocation, if I'm not mistaken. C. I mean, if you're talking straight to a hardware, that's it, right? So as you can see right here, now application types cover right here. So full stack, web stack application, we already know. Data science and ML platforms, Microsoft applications cover. So you see, guys, real quick, you can understand that really what I'm really trying to show you here is that you can literally put your ideas together right here on this chat with this platform and be able to really create something out of your ideas just out of talking English. Forget vibe coding. We are surf coding over here, bro. This is crazy, the type of thing that you can do right now. So I invite you to do it. I invite you to try it. I did say there's 3 ways to do it. I'm going to show really quick another way. Claude Code, chat. It's another way to do it. You really can pull it up from the same spot. You can see it looks very similar. Right now, I don't have it connected. So if I say hello, it's going to restore checkpoint. That's going to happen to you most likely when you install it, because you have to go in your settings and you have to put in the Node.js in WSL. So you have to have your environment installed, WSL, and then you have to put your domain in there, and then that gets it activated. If you have any questions, put it in the comments on that. And I saw somebody else using, I think, another version. But that's it, right? So those are the 2 ways that you can access that. Now, I will say, even though this is pretty awesome and this way it's pretty cool, and I'm gonna definitely be using this more. And again, there's so many things I didn't show. Like, you can go into / and you can actually select MCPs. You can mention files. You can select the model. So if you want to select the model, it's loading the models right now, but most likely, Sonnet just to kind of hang around with. And then if you really need it, Opus, you start pushing that way. But really cool things that you can build over here. We're definitely going to be talking a lot more about this. The only other thing little here right here, and I want to thank my boy Jordan Herbs. Like, oh my god, dude, thank you so much for everything. I actually, let me see something here real quick. This is it right here. Like, this guy, thank you so much. He really opened up my eyes into all of this and really understand Claude Code and Visual Studio and a couple of other things, which is exactly what I'm going to show you real quick, because it is super awesome how you can really implement some of this stuff. And we got the chat here for Claude Code. Now we got the chat here for the Copilot, but I also installed another application called VSCode. And just like in the marketplace, you can put it right there, VSCode. And oh my god, I mean, this thing is powerful. Right here, you install it, whatever. Ruko, boom, boom, is gonna tell you to put some settings in there, put some APIs, put some things. It's super easy, super accessible. But my brother, man, like this thing, you can build up a bunch of stuff. We can talk more about root code if you want. I just really want to show you Claude Code. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for watching. If you have more questions, let me know. Definitely another video coming up. Doing the update on Lovable. A lot of things keep coming out with that, so we're gonna definitely make sure we show up. We'll be building up with our directories and such. Alrighty, fam. Thank you so much. Have a great day. See you around.